29 West 12th Street. Okay, Lewis, we're going to walk you through it real quick.
Sure.
Take a look at that outside. Got some different finishes there, huh?
That's beautiful. You can't do that anymore. Let's go to the report. I'm just going to have you scroll to the third page of every report to kind of make these things go a little faster. The first two pages are going to be generalities and just like
Lewis's picture.
In my picture. Okay, so here we found another old comp, and keep in mind, guys, when you see these, that's really good stuff. So, and some of these you won't see that there's a comp. So I pulled information directly from auction.com, and I'm using their stuff. I'm relying on whatever information they have. But on this, we have one right from the MLS in Hudson County. So this is another two-family, right? This is another 3-bedroom and 3-bedroom. So that's a really nice rental property for someone if they wanted to purchase this property. This is actually in Bayonne. This is Bayonne. I don't know if you guys are familiar, but it's a really upcoming. Before they used to say like Bayonne is the worst part of Hudson County, but now it's actually starting to become one of the more desirable places to actually invest in. I see a lot of my clients starting to look directly just in Bayonne because there's still some opportunity there. So this might be good for some of you people who are looking to get, Jersey City is almost untappable. You can't really get into some places, but Bayonne still has some opportunity. So a home of this size, Greg, what do you think? 3-bedroom, 3-bedroom. Now we're probably talking about 1,900 to 1,000 square foot apartments. What do you think? This one looks pretty good from the outside, but maybe you can comment on some of the construction you may need.
So this is a two-family, right?
Two-family, yeah.
Again, two-family, so 2 kitchens, 2 bathrooms. I give you guys some numbers with the kitchens. A good number is to follow for a kitchen, it's about $10,000 a kitchen. Good number to follow for a bathroom is about $8,000 a bathroom. Now, when we start going on the inside, some of the things to think about is how detailed you guys want to be. You guys want to throw recessed lights everywhere. Number to go by with recessed lights, $125 a recessed lights. Light. People like that. It seems to be popular. A lot of investors I've worked for, they're doing recessed lights. Not a major cost. It really upgrades the home, and people want recessed lights. Just one thing, oil tanks. I just recently ran into something to think about. We did a property sweep on a home in Springfield. Didn't find an oil tank. We had a dumpster in the driveway. We were on the home inspection. Once that dumpster was removed, guess where the oil tank was? So what we had to do is we had to rip it up. We'd rip up the driveway. It was about a $4,500 cost. Rip it up, rip out the oil tank, and then we had to have the township come inspect to make sure that oil tank wasn't damaged, make sure there was no holes. If there was, then it would have been a huge issue. Thank God there wasn't. So when you guys do see oil tanks, it's something to think about. It is a risk you do take. So again, 2 kitchens, 2 bathrooms. If you do hardwood flooring based on this square footage, about $5 to $6 after all said and done, after the flooring's all refinished. Heating and cooling systems, again, same numbers, $8,000 to $10,000 per unit for heating and cooling systems. You guys just have to see what makes sense. Does it make sense for me to throw $16,000 to $20,000 into this home based on the comps in the area? So those are some numbers.
Yeah. So if you go to the 4th page, you'll see some of the comps in the neighborhood. Okay, so you see a 349 sale, 369 sale. Scroll down a little bit. And a 349 sale. So you see that where the market is kind of taking this particular property, you're going to be somewhere in the mid to high 3s. I've seen 2-family homes in Bayonne even in the 4s, but in this particular property, the closest comparables we could find are within that price range. So one thing that Greg didn't touch on, and as a realtor, the first thing I see when I see a house like this is I see that big attic, which is potential extra income if you're going to use that in conjunction with the 2nd floor, or if you're going to sell it, it's also much more attractive to sell it if you can also finish that space. How much do you usually spend on renovating or fixing or actually installing another finished attic in something like this?
If you throw a bathroom in and you're trying to finish an attic, you throw a bathroom, it does get more expensive, obviously, because you have to run the plumbing all the way up to the 3rd floor. Just a sheetrock and frame real fast and throw, electrical, minimal cost. I think you can get it done for under $5,000. I would say under $5,000. If you're just throwing sheetrock, basic electric and flooring, under $5,000 for a finished attic. Depending on the square footage, obviously, it can change.
No paint. No pain, no isolation.
It's all good.
So you don't want to run through each?
No, we don't need your valuations on that. You guys talk to these guys. You want to talk about what their valuations are after this? Make a note of which one you're like interested in. These guys can talk about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be great. If you see something you need, staff, please chime in. You know, we can over talk. We've got it's all good. All right, now we're going to move on to some of the liens here.
All right, so on title, we actually did come up with 2 tax sale certificates that were on the property. However, the tax liens are not on the tax search which we ran, which means they're most likely discharged. They just haven't been officially discharged off the record. So this is something we would have to call the tax office to verify. If they're not discharged, they would have to be paid off, but they're from 2011 and 2014, and my tax search is as of like 2 days ago. So I think you're good.
All right, that's a good one. Joe?
Really not much more I could add to this one, so we'll go to the next property.
All right.
I don't see any legal issues here.
Thank you. Okay, we'll move on to the next one here. Okay, we'll go